Buongiorno, hello and good morning from Italy, from more specifically Lake Garda. I arrived yesterday. I was teasing that I'm going to go on a longer trip in the previous video, and here we are on the longer trip, I guess. I just arrived yesterday. I went from Munich to Garda, and I went only on the highway, so I didn't film yesterday at all because it wouldn't have make any sense. You wouldn't hear me and it would be boring as hell. It was an exhausting journey. It was my longest continuous one-day trip so far. I spent driving 500 kilometers on the highway in about 5 to 6 hours or something like that. So I was just checking into the hotel, getting some stuff from the store, and went to eat, had a pizza and a beer, and I went straight to bed. I haven't even seen the lake yesterday because it was so late, and now I'm absolutely fascinated and amazed by the scenery just right next to us. It's absolutely incredible. I'm just heading down from the hotel. I just checked out. It's like it's not 10 a.m. This clock is not correct. It's like 9:30 in the morning. As you can see, the weather is not great. They predicted rain for today, so I hope we can make it before that hits. To Verona, which is the next goal. The city of Verona. It's at the kind of at the bottom of Lake Garda. And yeah, I've never been here, and it's Easter's now, so it's, yeah, still I've seen quite a few people yesterday, but the guy in the hotel said it's off season. And yeah, so to give you an idea what we are going to do or trying to achieve is that we basically try to get as far down south in Italy as we can go within about 2 weeks time frame. And yeah, I'll take you along with us, or with me, not with us, I'm alone. And yeah, I think we're gonna do some mild off-roading and nothing crazy, because it's my first long trip and I'm alone. I don't wanna end up in a situation I don't want to be in. Oh, it's beautiful here, and it's quite pleasant driving weather. It's just 14 degrees, but I'm well clothed for the occasion, so to say, and I feel very comfortable. And I think it's also maybe kind of a unique opportunity to see the lake and Italy in springtime. I've been to Italy last time, I guess 25 years ago or so, as a kid. Don't remember anything of it. And I said, okay, where can I go from Munich? Have a nice trip that doesn't take too long. I didn't want to go to Spain or to Portugal directly. And so I choose for Italy. And I have my computer with me, and I try to edit videos every evening. I also put up pictures and a short story of every day on my Instagram, which you can probably find somewhere in the links section or whatever. And I'm documenting this journey in a season fashion, I would say. So this is season 1, Italy. We'll see where that goes. I mean, I definitely plan more trips if this one is going to be successful. This is really my first long solo trip. I haven't booked anything. I usually book the next accommodation either on the day or on the day before. Yesterday I booked a place in Verona yesterday evening because they were predicting rain, and I didn't want to travel another, I don't know, 300 kilometers on the highway just to get away from the rain. Meaning we are going to Verona, which is like a 1.5 hour drive, and it's basically along the entire length of Lake Garda. So we're gonna see the lake, I guess a little bit, because it's super foggy, but I'm happy with that. There is not much traffic. It looks absolutely stunning. I can imagine or believe why the people come here a lot during summer to enjoy their holidays and whatnot. And I'm actually very happy I'm here in springtime to see the trees blooming and stuff like this. As you can see, it's all going to start now to bloom and to get green or whatever colors, all kinds of colors around here. And this was also kind of the purpose of the trip. I want to see it in springtime. I want to see Italy, Tuscany in the springtime. And again, wow, this is so crazy. Look at that, guys. Holy crap. Whoo! It's insane. It reminds me very much of Norway. It almost looks like a fjord in this fog. Oh yeah, there we go, another tunnel. Oh yes. That's what I missed on the highway. Absolutely stunning. So where was I? I'm actually not a little bit, I'm super tired. Didn't sleep very well because all of the excitement and thinking about what I need to pack. I still don't have a packing order. I'm like scrambling around with all of my stuff. I'll show you the bike later. And so I didn't sleep well. It's early, I didn't have coffee. So excuse if there are any mistakes. I'm just very much focusing on driving, filming and all this kind of stuff at the same time, and not trying to fly out of a curve. Yeah, back to topic. I wanted to see this place in spring, because if you go in summer everything is already like you know, dried out basically, and now you can see it's in full Easter bloom, like the trees are in full color and stuff, or coming into full color during the next few weeks. So I'm really looking forward to see Italy from that side. Kind of, I don't know, unique. Not really unique, but you know, most people go in summer, and we're here now. I think we are going through a bunch of villages. And I am hopeful that there will be a roadside cafe where I can order un caffè por favore. No, sorry, un caffè per favore. I practiced with Duolingo to get a few Italian words out. I always like to learn a few words of the language of a country where I'm traveling to. And now we're entering Veneto. Oh, isn't that... No, that cannot be Venetia already. No, Venetia is more down. I guess it's just the name of the town. As you can see, I'm well informed. Oh my god, this is awesome. Wow. Sound is awesome too. This is the most awesome tunnel I've ever been in. Look at that view. I mean, you probably can't see much through the camera with all the fog and the light difference, but we are basically driving through a tunnel directly on the lake. It's a shame we cannot see more, because on the right hand side there are a lot of mountains, very high mountains. Not very high, but very high compared to the sea level. And it looks amazing. It's also a quite long tunnel. I'm using Kalimoto, and I made the route with it. I have a month of trial, and I want to try it out a bit in Italy. If it's good, I'm gonna get the yearly subscription maybe, I don't know. Or just plan something with Google Maps, whatever. Yes. Oh my god, imagine to be in this house on the beach in summer when it's time for swimming. I can imagine that. Wow, they have sandy beaches. If it would be sunny, I would be already taking a dip, that's for sure, but we are definitely gonna take some dips in the ocean. That's what I can guarantee you. Once we reach it, definitely gonna have a swim no matter how cold the water is. As long as there's a bit of sun, we're gonna dip. There will be a lot of tourist infrastructure on every centimeter around this lake, I'm assuming. But it's so quiet, the water is so calm. It's absolutely fantastic. All paid parking, no free parking here. That's for sure. Navene. And I really appreciate how they have colorful houses everywhere. Yesterday evening when I was walking through the city where my hotel is, they also had all of those beautiful, colorful, like, I don't know if it's even Roman style, I assume Italian style, whatever, houses. And it's absolutely cool. Oh man, that water looks so inviting. Policia. I hope they are not going to start a car and follow us. Tennis court. Very cool. The wind is really nice too. It's like really not cold. 15 degrees. It looks colder than it is actually. There we go. There's the sailing club, where all the people with more money hang out, I guess. Apparently they have parking on the, I don't know, wow, that's very close to the water. Jeez. I can just imagine that during the summer or like during the prime season, which is I don't know, it's the next holidays in Germany. It's called Pfingsten. I don't know what it's in English. It's the one after Easter's. That's also 2 weeks. And then there's summer holiday, and this is prime season here, and I can just imagine how much traffic and how many people will be everywhere. That's another reason why I went now and not in summer, because like I understand it's business for them, and like, you know, that's why the place is how it is. That's why it's kept nice and clean and everything. But it would be so full of tourists that it would absolutely spoil it for me, and I would probably hate the experience. And yeah, so I'm super happy to be here now, even it's no sun, not exactly bathing weather, swimming weather, but I don't care. We're here to ride the bike, not to lie on the beach. Anyway, wanna have adventures. And I think for that the weather is absolutely perfect. As long as it's not raining, I really don't care. It can be even 10 degrees, I don't care, I don't mind. Just no rain. No rain and we're good. The rest of the trip will probably be planned on a daily basis, because I don't want to drive too many kilometers every day. I definitely not gonna drive any highways anymore, only on the way home. And I don't wanna rush anywhere. I don't wanna travel like super far in one day, so the maximum I guess would be like 2 to 3 hours, maybe 200 to 250 k's all in all. It's at least the goal that I set now, but we'll see how that will go. Wow, that's incredible. It's like a freaking castle on the rock. Holy, can we get there? Man, that's incredible. No sign to get there. Lots of traffic. That was crazy. That's the type of cafe I need, but I need one where I can park my bike right in front, because I don't want to unload all of my bags. It's a little bit difficult, I guess, to travel with a bike fully loaded with you know, all your shit on the bags. You basically cannot go anywhere without like leaving the bike out of sight, because I have like soft bags and they are not lockable. So I don't know, it's very yeah, not hard to get used to. I mean, in the worst case, I don't have clothes anymore. Like ideally, when you leave the bike, you don't leave any valuables in those soft bags. I always carry my laptop and all this shit in the backpack, which I take with me if I go somewhere, even short times, to the, like I don't know, to the shop or whatever. And I just trust that nobody will steal my bags. But if they do, at least they only got my clothes and some tools and stuff for the bike, which is all. It would suck a lot, of course, because first I wouldn't have bags anymore, and second I wouldn't have clothes anymore. But at least it would be financially viable, I would say. You could survive that type of thing. But anyway, another thing to get used to, I guess. Look at this beautiful place. Just imagine you live here. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And everywhere signs, apartments, free, hotels. Not even sure. Probably no people live here on the lake, except maybe some rich people with a villa or something. But I think, wow, look at that pool. I don't know if you can see it. A little infinity pool. It's probably mostly for tourists. All the lakeside properties, at least. A lot of cyclists in the summer here too, I'm sure. It must be absolute chaos, like traffic chaos. Wow. Alright. We're still on the hunt for a cafe, because I really need this boost. A little bit of a little bit of a caffeine boost would be absolutely fantastic right now. Wow. Tennis tents. Come on, some nice biker cafe. Oh, there was one, I missed that. I'm really looking forward to be on the countryside, because in here, as you can see in the mirror, I don't know why people are that stupid, but if you ride a motorcycle, they like are, I don't know, 30 centimeters from your back. I don't understand how, like, why would you do that? If I see somebody on the motorbike, I always keep extra distance to them, because if he doesn't manage to brake, I'm the one who is, you know, he doesn't care. But how you can be so fucking stupid? That just happened literally while I was speaking about the car that was tailgating me. I just give him the signal to keep his distance, and he actually came even closer, and then he came next to me and was wildly gesturing, and then he overtook me in a inner city 50 zone, where is the line that you cannot overtake, and was almost like going to the side of me and tried to, like, you know, cut my space. And then I just pointed on the camera a few times and looked at him, and I have it on camera, everything, so this is gonna be sent actually to the police. I have his number plate, I have his speed, and I still recorded him a little bit afterwards, because then he was tailgating the next car in front of me, and then he was overtaking them as well in a curve, whereas the line cut like a line that you cannot cross, you know. And I have it all on camera, so that's definitely gonna be sent somewhere to some of the authorities here, because this kind of behavior is just like, I mean, come on. And then he gestured even to me to like pull over. And like, okay. Of course I'm not gonna be that stupid to do that, but funny enough, that's how people end up getting injured. They get angry in their car, they have zero fighting ability, and then they want to go out of the car and fight you, which is absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, I need to practice handling those situations. I think I handle it pretty well, but I don't let it stress me or anything. I don't care. I really don't care. I just care when it's like threatening you on the bike, you know. So yeah, what a great start in the day, and I didn't even have a coffee yet, again, or still. Anyway, let's get back to enjoying the scenery. Definitely enjoying it. Now we are in Porto. I actually don't know how far down we are already. Oh, we still have 50 k's remaining, so we have a good ways to go. And again, absolutely beautiful here. I probably also need to learn how to deal with my 2 GoPro batteries that I have, and how to successfully keep them charged. I mean, I have enough equipment with me to do that even on the go. No, actually I don't. I mean, while I'm recording, charging the other battery is not gonna be possible, because I don't have like a charging case for those batteries or anything like that. Okie dokie. More hotels. It's not a cafe either. I also need to learn to slow down and don't rush it. I mean, I'm not racing or anything, but I tend to keep going and passing few opportunities where I already could have had a coffee, just because I think there will be a better one around the corner. That's usually not very good, a good way. Look at this beautiful house. Wow, great. olive oil kind of place. Doesn't really help me now, as I need coffee. Wow, cool. It was a very narrow, steep street down to the lake. Shops, more shops, another bar, but full, no parking spot. I just want to pull up there, you know, see it, that's it, pull up in front of it, get my coffee. Yeah, I imagine it almost has like a vibe of, I don't know, Southeast Asia with this fog, or South America. Reminds me of the mountains there. And look at that, empty roads. Beautiful empty roads. Pristine flat water. And it's really clear, I can see through the surface and it looks really nice. Oh, nice it is right now because it's almost no traffic, at least in my direction. And it's just incredibly nice to see that lake in this calm state. It's awesome. Of course I ran out of battery. That was to be expected, but I have another full one with me. Should last the way. I'm sitting in a cafe here in Bardolino, and that's my last station on the lake, and then we go off towards Verona. There's the T7, some cafe, and yeah, just waiting out the rain a little bit. Was a little bit drizzling, and enjoying the view in the empty cafe. So I'll see you back on the road. We had the coffee. Now it's on to Verona, towards Verona. Again, used Kalimoto for the route. Yeah, let's see where we end up. Leaving Lake Garda. Probably gonna be back here one day. Would really like to see it when it's sunny and you can see all the surroundings and stuff like this. I guess that would be a great experience to have. Not this time, but that was to be expected. Still foggy, but at least it's not raining anymore. It was raining when I was sitting in the cafe. Yeah, feeling good now. Got some coffee, and what is the plan? Plan is finding the hotel, unloading the bags, charging the GoPro, hitting the bike, find a petrol station, and hopefully still without rain, drive around Verona a bit. And I heard there's a Colosseum, so I definitely wanna check that out. My accommodation is a little bit outside of Verona. It's at like 3.5 kilometers. I could walk it. I'm not gonna go with the bike and park it somewhere publicly. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about it because everybody in here is parking their bikes in the garage or somewhere locked up. I don't know. I still have to get the right feeling, and before I do that. But we will drive past by the Colosseum if that works. And then later on, maybe in the evening, I'll get either public transport, I walk, or I don't know if they have Uber or Bolt or something like this. If they do, that's gonna be my means of transportation. But goal for today: reach the Colosseum. I'll take you guys with me for sure. I'll take the GoPro once it's charged again. And maybe we go inside, maybe not. Depends on how much it costs. But definitely we're gonna have a look at this Colosseum. And the guy from the hotel where I was just staying the last night, he said that Verona is actually one of his favorite cities in all of Italy, which I guess that means something coming from an Italian. So we're gonna check that out. It's so nice to not travel on the highway, just like land road. Not too much wind. This is the way, as the Mandalorian would say. Leaving Bardolino. Maybe see you again in the future. Who knows? I already recognized, just for information, there are speed cams like everywhere. I always get some type of warning on the Kalimoto app that there's a speed trap. Like in the cities, I don't know how many speed traps I've passed today, but just as a disclaimer, if you should go here, be aware of that. Loads and loads of speed traps. Check out this Italian countryside. I guess that's all wine. Will be wine. So far it's still not growing much, but I'm sure during the summer this is all gonna be full of grapes. Look at that. Amazing. It's exactly how I imagine the Italian countryside, and I'm just at Lake Garda. Crazy. Yes, guys, arrived at the hotel in Verona. Already brought some stuff in here. Probably carrying way too much, but whatever. It's the room. It looks a bit dated, but I don't care. It's 35 euros. Lovely Italian picture. Big double bed. Oh yeah, that's good. It's nice and soft. Little desk where I will edit this video later, hopefully. And let's see what kind of view we got, huh? Let's see what view we got. Oh wow. Old school electric curtains. Da, 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 da. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh wow. Actually, I mean, it's a view and it's not to the road, so I'm happy. Cool. The road is over there, so sleeping should be good. Some mountains in the distance. Check out the bathroom. Important stuff here. Ooh. Okay, nothing luxurious, but hey. It's a bathroom and it's a shower, which I'm gonna take right now. Looks dope. So, I will refresh myself and then maybe a little rest. And then we are probably headed towards the city until it's not starting to rain. The guy on the reception said we can park the bike directly in front of the Colosseum, which is great. And I think we're just gonna check it out. It's much easier and nicer to travel around without all the luggage on the back of the bike. Yeah, let's see. See you in a bit. Little change of plans, guys. Since it's been raining out, we are going to take the public transport to get to the city, and well, then we'll see what we can find there. Pretty old school hotel floor. I think the whole hotel is pretty old school. But it works. And it's fairly cheap. Let's see if we can catch the correct bus, and if the bus is on time, I have no idea. We shall see in a minute. We made it to the bus station. I'm not sure what this warning means, but I think it's for line 90 and we need line 33, so we should be good. I guess we should be good. Pretty sure. Left the bus a little bit earlier. Look at this nice old BMW. Absolutely amazing. Now we are almost at the center, and we are headed to the Basilica, which should be just around the corner, basically right in this direction. It's lots of traffic here. I guess it's rush hour or something, but we gonna check out the Basilica before we are going to go to the where do we want to go? To the Colosseum, to the arena. So first things first, while we are already here, we can take a few tourist attractions with us, I guess. It's already beautiful and green in here, but the trees are just starting to get green, as you can see. Definitely much greener than in Germany, though. Just had to dress up a bit because it's actually quite cold, which I did not realize while riding the motorbike in all of the riding gear. But it's actually just 15 degrees and I had to take a jacket over and a hat on, so I hope it gets better in the next few days. I guess this would be the Basilica in kind of reconstruction state. Very nice streets and houses here already. I think we are getting closer to the old town. This the Basilica. Doesn't look like we can go inside, but definitely looks very nice. And the very nice tower and garden of the Basilica. Fortunately you can go in there, but looks very nice. It's so cool, around every corner you turn there is something very old just sitting there. It's crazy. Look at that. It's exactly what I expected from Italy. And again, the colorful houses. But I'm telling you guys, we're in need for a beer. And I guess we're going to find it very soon. Some nice local draft beer, which I will definitely find somewhere around here. Lots of bars, lots of cafes, and the Italian flag. Let's see if we can find some beer. I actually didn't plan to vlog anything when I'm walking in the city, never done that, but you just can't miss this. Look at this, guys. Just hit the river. And I guess that's where the Colosseum is. Let's try to get there. Not sure how good you can see that, but it looks absolutely incredible from here. I don't know if that's the Colosseum. It could be. It's directly on the river. like behind those walls maybe, but it looks absolutely insane. Wow. Let's get a little bit closer. Would you look at that view? It's so cool. And it's fucking slippery in here. Wow. That must be absolutely crazy. Full in summer, but also crazy nice, I guess. That's how the thing looks from the outside. Trying to find the entrance. I'm sure it costs a fee. Let's see if I'm interested in paying that. But whoever came up with these floors, thousands of years ago probably, didn't take into consideration how slippery they get. As soon as they get wet, it's really slippery. What the hell is down there? It's like a channel or something. All overgrown. But really cool. Guess we are doing it. Let's see how far we can get without paying. Very cool.
Vai tornato con una bella caricatura veloce in 5 minuti per 5 euro.
Really nice. It seems like we can go over the bridge. Oh yeah. That looks incredible. We actually can go over this bridge, what we've seen. So it's not a Colosseum, that's for sure. But it is a bridge. Check this view out. Wow, that's so cool. I could Google it, but you can do it too, to find out how old this bridge is. But I've seen a bunch of old bridges, so I'm gonna look it up later for the blog post. Oh, you can even go up there. That's cool. That is cool. Maybe we do that on the way back. Let's see. I'm not sure I want to wind up on the other side though. Let's see. I see the tower that we have seen before. Let's actually get up there. Good that I'm not scared of heights. Oh yeah. That's cool. And there will be the tower that we have just visited. So we made it quite a ways. People on the beach, river beach, taking pictures. Wow, that's so awesome. Look at that. That's probably where they were standing to guard the river, I would assume. Why else they would have those steps there? Look at this. Wow, it's so awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go back down there with both hands. And of course, since we have been on the one side, now we also have to go up on the other side. Let's see what the view says here. Wow. Oh my god, that's so cool. Hope it's not too much wind noise. But just to give you an idea how it looks up here. Amazing. So it has been built in the 14th century and has been reconstructed. And this is how it looks from the other side. Very pretty. I checked out where the actual Colosseum is, and that's where we headed next. Eventually. We shall see if we find it. But actually, I think it's time for a beer first. Pretty sure it's time for a beer. Guess we entered the main square, and there is the Colosseum. Oh my god, it's right in the middle. That is so cool. And there are the tourists too. I haven't seen big groups of tourists yet on the trip, since I was only traveling on the bike. But here they are. Actually, maybe that's more like students, I guess. A big horse rider. That looks incredible. Lots of tourist trap restaurants, of course, with overpriced stuff. That's where we're not gonna go, because we know better, right? Got some travel experience already. And there it is. The Colosseum. I just have been to one Colosseum so far, which was in Croatia, in Pula. But this one seems to be much bigger. There's lots of sound coming from there. Maybe they have a show going on or something. But those houses are also looking incredible. Amazing. And again, I can just imagine how full it will be in the summertime. I'm very happy to be here right now. Let's see if we can get closer, or maybe even inside of the Colosseum, but it sounds like constructions are going on there, so I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, the ticket entrance, ticket counter is closed, so no arena from the inside today. But can maybe take a walk around. It seems like the whole area is kind of closed off, so I'm not sure what's going on. Nevertheless, I didn't really need to go inside. I'm sure there will be another chance to do so. Maybe in some other place. So I'm now headed towards the center of this kind of peninsula. If you look on the map on it, you will see that it's like a kind of like a peninsula looking thing. So let's try to get to the center of this. There's more things to see. Very quiet here in those side streets, nobody around. We'll see where we're going to end up. I just like the style of the architecture here in general. All those nice houses and colors. It's pretty awesome. Some sunlight would be good, probably, but cannot change it. Task of finding a postcard, done. Task of finding a bar, also done in a few meters. Let's see what they have on offer. It's the best rated bar I could find. So let's go and check it out. Allora, it's a few hours later now, and as you can see, it's raining like hell. It's pouring it down, so to say. I'm on the way back to my hotel, so I skipped a few hours after the last video I took because I met a fellow biker in the bar there where I went. We had a bunch of drinks and we had great conversations about everything for 3 hours straight. It was really incredible, and he gave me a bunch of tips for Italy, so where to go with a motorbike, what to take care of and stuff like this. And yeah, it was a really pleasant conversation. I think this is really the advantage of solo traveling, that you connect with people very easily. And now I'm already back at the hotel, but I still went to the supermarket. I went back with the bus and I went to the supermarket to buy some dinner for me because I didn't really want to sit in a restaurant now and yeah, spend lots of money. So I got a light beer, which a local Italian recommended to me, and I also got some Parmigiano, Oregano, or whatever that's called, like Parmigiano, Reggiano, very good Parmesan cheese. And I'm gonna have that in the room. I'm gonna share that with you as well, what I'm gonna have for dinner. And yeah, then I'm gonna call it a day. It was a great day. Verona was amazing. I hope I gave some cool insights to you and showed you the city a bit. Basically, I showed you everything what I've seen. After the last take ended, basically I was in the bar and now I was rushing back because it was the last bus. And yeah, it was an amazing day. Even it's raining now, I really don't care, it's not that cold. I'll show you in a second in the room what I'm gonna have for dinner, and then I'm gonna end this vlog for the day. And here, guys, here, I don't know if you can see it, there's the T7 parked, wet and ready for tomorrow. See you in a second from the room. So as promised, back in the room, and I'm gonna have myself this, and it just cost me about, I don't know, the Parmesan was pretty expensive because it's a huge chunk and it's the smallest they had. This cost 8 euros, but this chunk would in Germany cost like, I don't know, probably at least 3 times the amount. I have some nice smoked mozzarella. I have a mix of olives for a very cheap price. And I have 2 awesome focaccia, one with pomodoro and some herbs, and the other one like a classic. And I also do have the beer the local recommended to me, Birra Moretti. That's kind of lighter Moretti beer, 4.3%. Well, not that light, but you get the idea. So I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna have a nice dinner, and thank you for watching, guys. It was an amazing day. Even the weather was not that great. It was the longest vlog or video probably I ever took, showing just the stuff that I do over the day. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to subscribe, guys. It's really important. It keeps me going, and I will make sure to also make videos over the next days. It was actually really nice to shoot the videos that I did today, to share a little bit of the experiences that I had. And overall, I also had a great experience. I hope you did too. And if you did, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, whatever. Leave a comment if you have been to Verona. Let me know any recommendations you might have for my further trip in Italy. I already have a bunch, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks. And I hope I'm going to put together a very nice first season of this trip, and hopefully many, many more to come. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you back in the next one.